What's up, everybody? Out there in Facebook land. So we're we haven't stopped laughing since we've started doing this. So we're super excited to kind of take some time. We got Max sitting over here, being very
distracting.
That's the word I was looking for. We're super excited to kind of share some new things with you guys. Cultivate's been around for a couple years now, and we're incredibly excited to tell you what's going on and what we're going to be able to do in the next few months to hopefully glorify God's church and to encourage discipleship. If you don't know what Cultivate is, if you're just new to OCC or if you're new to Cultivate itself, we're the worship ministry at Okolona Christian Church. And we're here to make disciples who make disciples. That's what our church is all about, and that's what this ministry is about. And so making a disciple is being someone who follows and follows Jesus, being transformed by Jesus, and who lives the mission of Jesus. And so we're incredibly excited about doing that in our ministry, doing that as a part of our church. And hopefully, if you get the opportunity to check out some of the things that we've been able to do, we hope that that's an opportunity to grow you as a disciple as well. This is my buddy Ian. He's our student worship minister, and he's going to tell you a little bit about why we do what we do as Cultivate.
Yep. Just kind of to go along with what Aaron was just talking about, Cultivate is all about preparing hearts to encounter Jesus. Everything that we do, everything this ministry is about, is we want to point people to Jesus. That's it. That's our ultimate goal. And so we've kind of have gone about figuring out how to do that through resources, multiple resources to present to people, our people here at church in that context as well, and also just for the capital C church. We want to help out as many people as we can with what we do. And so we've been able to, God blessed us to be able to release an EP of original music last year. And it's been so cool seeing our church sing these songs and seeing the way, in my context as a student worship minister, seeing our kids react to these songs. It's a super cool thing. And also we run a website called wewillcultivate.com. And it's just filled with blogs, tons of stuff like that, that again helps us to reach our ultimate goal, and that is to prepare hearts to encounter Jesus. Because we believe that when a heart encounters Jesus, transformation takes place, and it's the ultimate marker of being in a relationship with Jesus is transformation. And so we're all about seeing people transformed in His name. And then also the goal of Okolona Christian Church, we're all about making disciples who make disciples. And so that's and that doesn't change with Cultivate here at Okolona. We want to make and encourage discipleship. And again, we believe that we can do that through all of these resources that we have to offer. And again, you can check out wewillcultivate.com. Check all that stuff out for yourself. That's kind of ultimately the why. It's all the why of what we do. And again, it's all about just preparing hearts to encounter Jesus, because once that takes place, transformation happens. So I'll hand it back over to Aaron with the exciting announcements that we have been hyping you all up about.
Well, before we get to that, Ian leads out in our student ministry primarily, and we love the fact that we can be able to infuse that not just in adults, that idea of preparing hearts to encounter Jesus and bring transformation into their lives, but also into students' lives. Mm-hmm. And so he kind of carries that on into our student ministry and leads that. And so we're excited about this, not just as a pigeonholed ministry, but it's a broad ministry that can hopefully help and encourage so many be better disciples of Jesus. Mm-hmm. So what we're really, really wanted to take today to kind of share with you guys is something really, really cool. Over the past year, and especially the past 2 years, we've really felt that it's important for us to write as a church. We believe that how else can we really speak the things that God wants our church to speak how do we encourage community with God in a unique way, and I think that's through our own original music that people can take ownership of and be connected to. So about a year ago, or close to a year ago, we had a night of worship on I think it was December 3rd, and what was really cool about it was we had this moment in the middle of the service where we had heart cards given to everyone in attendance. And what they had the opportunity to do was write down their what was on their heart, what they needed to say to God, or what they were feeling. And after that night, we just kind of were led to pray over those cards and take some time and go through them and just pray for the situations that were on those. And it was very moving to see all the things that we saw from
full spectrum of stuff.
Yeah, from what people were feeling, what was going on in people's lives, both good and bad. You know, a lot of times you think people just put negative things out there, like, oh, I'm struggling with this. But there was people who were like, I'm blessed, I'm thankful, I'm joyful. So all those things were really awesome to see. But actually, Ian's dad kind of gave us this awesome perspective and led us to think a little deeper into what we had at the palm of our hand. We literally had the hearts of our people. We had the very thing that they were feeling, that they were dealing with, or they were blessed by. And so what we've been doing over the past year is writing songs based around those cards. And so we've spent countless hours trying to write those songs that speak from those very cards, those themes that come out of those cards. And so what we're really excited about is that on October 5th, we are going to be having a night of worship and live recording. And what's really cool about this night is not just is it just a night of worship, but it's going to be, we're going to record the whole night. It's all original music, some that we've done in our services already, some may be new, and we'll try to introduce as many as we can before then, because we want OCC and anyone else out there that wants to join us on that night to be a voice on this album. We want you guys to be excited and be able to sing these anthems that are truly something that are a blessing to us. You know, because when we read those cards, we couldn't believe all the things that we could say, we needed to say to God. And I think a lot of times we used to be writers who thought about what do people want to say, to God, but really it came down to what do people need to say to God. And so that's what these songs have been written around, and so we're incredibly excited about those. And so we're going to worship, we're going to pray together, and we're just going to pour out our hearts, both figuratively and literally. So, and then as we record this night, we're gonna release this hopefully sometime in the beginning of 2017, and this be just an awesome chance to lead worship outside of our church, to put that in the hands of our people so that they can have it in their car and just be blessed by the words that God wants them to say to Him. Yeah. And then secondly, we got another announcement that's going to come right along with that, and so Ian's going to tell you a little bit about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Lots of exciting things happening, and this next thing I'm announcing, we're doing this little instrumental album called Remembrance. And I know for the people that attend Okolona Christian Church, you see this person who dedicates herself so much to what this ministry is all about. Her name is Leanne Florence. And she's really kind of been the driving force behind this Remembrance record. And what it's all about is essentially Leanne has come in to record these beautiful piano arrangements of classic hymns, even some songs that we have done on our latest EP. There's even some tracks where a hymn and an original tune are combined to make one piece, and so we're super excited about it. Leanne is super talented. If you've been in a service here at Okolona Christian Church, I'm sure you've taken note of that when you've heard her play during the communion focuses. She's a great talent, but most importantly, she has a great heart, and we're really blessed to have her as a part of this ministry. And coupled with this remembrance release, again, the remembrance release it's instrumental music. It's going to be coupled with the devotions from the We Will Cultivate blog. Lots of the blogs center around what Jesus did for us. When Jesus called us to remember his sacrifice, the broken body and the blood that was spilt. So essentially, this remembrance record, it's just that. It's a remembrance of what Christ did for everyone. And so these devotions are going to be pulled from the blog, and the devotions that are going to be coupled with the remembrance release are devotions that focus just on that focus on remembering what Christ did. So we're so excited about that. That's going to be available for you all to pick up on the live recording night. Again, it's something new that we're endeavoring into. It's instrumental, but we're super excited about it. Again, they're arrangements from our very own Leanne Florence, and so it's been super cool to see this thing come about from its very early stages and to where it is now. We can't wait to share it with you all. It's going to be really cool.
Yeah, so it's going to be a package deal that you guys can pick up on that night of worship, like Ian said. It'll be a small devotional book with. We're looking at about 52 devotions with this CD. And so it's just a great resource, hopefully, to help lead you to the throne room of God and let His transformation take hold in your life. So those are the two big announcements that we just wanted to share with you guys today. It's something that we are incredibly excited about. We as a team are incredibly excited about, and we hope that we as a church, both at Okolona Christian and at large, can be excited about. Because we believe that, especially in the world we live in today, like we need to share hope as much as possible, and we hope that this is a way to do that. So again, we hope you guys will come out for our night of worship and live recording on October 5th at 7 p.m. here at OCC, or and also check out our remembrance resource that'll be out on October 5th. We really appreciate you guys hanging out with us. We know this may be the first of many, and we hate technology, so it took us forever to figure out how to do this and do it right. But we're grateful that we could be on here and share with you guys. And so thanks for stopping in, and let us know if you have any questions. We'd love to hear from you. So have a great day, and God bless.
Oh, and real quick, be sure to follow us on Facebook, where you're watching us right now, on Instagram and Twitter. We're constantly posting updates. We're constantly posting the blogs. It's another really cool way for you to stay connected with us and ultimately what we believe God wants to say through this ministry here. So yeah, you all have a great day.
Thanks, Ian. Thanks for reminding me of that one. That's good.
Of course.
That's good.
Of course.
See you guys.